when I was starting out in news, I was very much a product of the Connie Chung effect.
Yeah.
Every local news station had a white male anchor and an Asian female co-anchor. You know what I mean? Like
Wow.
that was the slot that felt acceptable and at the time, and what a great career that to shoot for that. I didn't have that option, I think, before someone like Connie Chung came to do the news. And so I had been pursuing that my whole life. And I had got to a point where I just realized, oh shit, this is not what I want to do. Like, this isn't the life that I see for myself. And so I veered from that path, but I think that in some ways it opened the door, right? But in some ways it really kind of hemmed me into a certain version of myself that I could put out there. And something like this podcast is what I'm talking about, is that can we as Asian women, can I as an Asian female journalist tell stories that feel rage and anger and sadness, and can I criticize and still have a seat at the table? Like, if I, you know what I mean? Whereas before I felt like if I did those things, if I quote unquote misbehaved, that this ticket that I got, right, this Willy Wonka ticket of being on air could be taken away, And so best to just sort of stick to the script that they all thought was appropriate and proper for someone who looked like me. And, this medium and the digital world in general kind of allowed me to deviate from that. As soon as, I hate to say it, as soon as Twitter and social media came, the whole news world changed. Like, live news was dead. Like, I was like, what is my career then? And so that obviously has evolved into so much more and will continue to evolve. And I think in some ways, while it is the bane of my existence, it has also allowed me to be a lot more freer with the types of projects I get to take on and the voice that I can take on, which is more fully formed, not just a version of myself that somebody else had formed.